So, is fitness expensive? Uh, there are two answers to this. Yes, and both no. First, I'll explain why it is not expensive. Fitness is not expensive if you are doing it as general fitness, just trying to look good, keeping fit, trying to look good in clothes and all. Just nothing competitive. Like if you're doing fitness in that lane, it is not expensive at all. You can maintain your health, you can maintain your fitness with just what you eat on a daily basis. Not junk, just healthy stuff. Your veggies, if you're a veg, your veggies, your paneer, your lentils. If you're a non-veg, your basic mutton, chicken, fish, whatever you're eating in normal, calculated calorie amounts, normal amounts and all, just basic carbohydrates and all. But okay, so if you take it like that, it's quite cheap to do. You can be like that, but you cannot be a competitive person. You cannot be a competitive athlete uh, if you go down that way. Uh, for example, okay, now let's get into why fitness is expensive or where it gets expensive. It gets expensive when now you are into competitions or anything you do in a competitive way, any sport you do in a competitive way gets quite expensive. So, since we're talking about fitness, I'll talk about bodybuilding, I'll talk about physique athletes, I'll talk about weightlifters and all. So, for these guys, if they're doing it competitively, they have to they have a certain amount of food they need to take, very calculated. uh, Obviously, they need to have their supplements, they need to have their aminos, fatty acids, fat burners, this and that. They're too much they have to take. It is just not food only when you're competing. uh, when you go when you take fitness that way, it gets quite expensive. You are spending easily, since we're in Kenya, I'll talk about Kenyan shillings. You spend easily uh, 5 to 6 thousand on a minimum, 5 to 6 thousand a week. That is 20,000 a month, 20 to 25,000 a month, around $250 a month, which is still on a very minimum side. Uh, but it will still take you somewhere. But if you are doing bodybuilding, if you are into competitions, you have to do it properly. You cannot be a Walmart bodybuilder. You have to do everything perfectly, and you have to do everything. You have to take everything which is required by bodybuilding or by your body. You cannot just jump lanes. You have to do everything perfectly. Why that's when you'll be a proper athlete. You'll be a pro athlete. You cannot just be eating normal chicken and rice and bread and this and that and expect to get results as good as the people who take all the right supplements and all the right foods. So that's where the difference comes. So yes, fitness is cheap and is expensive. If you need results, as good as the athletes out there, yeah, hard work, yes, hard work is there. You might be working so hard, but not giving what is needed to the body, you will not get the results as other people are getting with the stuff they're taking. I'm not talking about steroids, that's a whole different line. For now, I'm not talking about steroids, I'm just talking about basic supplements. There are too many things your body requires, and there are too many things which are needed by your body. You need to study about that. Uh, but as far as I know, bodybuilding or any competitive sport cannot be cheap at all. Uh, Along with the expenses, there's too much which goes into a competitive lifestyle. mainly sacrifices. You, you believe it or not, you get quite a bit cut off from your family as well. You because you cannot travel so much, you cannot go for outings, you cannot go to restaurants if you are on a budget, you cannot go for meals with your family. You are on the edge completely, you are very moody, you get pissed off quite early. I mean, you just need to be ticked off, and that's it for you because you are so below the line for carbs and for food. You're craving things. Uh, there's too much that goes into sports like this. Uh, and then budgeting. So uh, when it comes to bodybuilders, 60 to 70, I'd even say 80% of the bodybuilders do have to be on a budget. There will be hardly bodybuilders which will be very comfortable with this life. They will have enough coming into their wallets. They'll have enough going out of the wallets. Just spending money, this and that, paying for gyms, paying for supplements, paying for food as they're comfortable. But 60 to 80% of the athletes have to sacrifice a lot on their financial income. They have to budget quite a lot. I mean, just to reach your goals, just to get done with your passion, you have to sacrifice a lot. So there we go. Not just expense, it takes a lot of sacrifice as well to be in a competitive sport. So that's it for today. I'm on my way somewhere, so decided to do this in a car today. I don't know how the audio will be. So see you guys in another video. Bye bye.